This next exciting Dr. David Talks WayBetter NAR, entitled 23 Keys, Attraction Footings, is the 12th episode of the 23 Keys to WayBetter Your Life series. Hi, I'm Dr. David J. Hastings PhD, Dean of Habitology University, and your host for this next cutting-edge installment. Remember, feedback to drdavidtalks.wbyl@gmail.com is always welcomed. Although the ages-old "what is attraction" poser has spirited debate over dozens and dozens of centuries, the next three fascinating and powerful WayBetter NARs will fully and finally resolve its secrets. Grounded in Habitology University's Habitology teachings, these three attraction WayBetter NARs expose not only how attraction works between people, but also, more expansively, why the Universe H principles that drive attraction dynamics are the same ones that sustain and enable expansion of our Universe H home. The first attraction WayBetter NAR, this one, will expose Universe H footings or laws that enable attraction dynamics. The second WayBetter NAR will disclose all the attraction mechanics. And the third WayBetter NAR will expose how all Universe H energy and matter variations, including mankind, are essential for Universe H's survival. Here's the thing. Few people realize they have a vibrational signature, let alone that theirs is absolutely unique from anyone else who has ever been on this planet. Even the few who are in some fashion of an inkling or suspect it don't know how it comes about. Therefore, primary to understanding attraction is to know the origins of one's particular vibrational signature. Fully explained below is that one's vibrational signature spawns from two sources. One source manifests a harmonic frequency, which is the consequence of the particular mixture and quantity of physical materials that comprise one's physical self or body mass. Applicably, this source is coined BioVibe. The second source is coined X-Vibe. EX in that case. Its harmonic frequency manifests from the myriads of variant experiences which have been and are being storehoused as archived old action potential or electrical energy frequency vibrations in billions of body self and mind self data archive neurons. Therefore, one's unique vibrational signature is a harmonic formatted from one's bio vibe and one's X or experience vibe. To find out what spawns each source, we must start with an understanding of Universe H's grassroots. Fundamental is that throughout Universe H, each and every matter and energy bit vibrate at their very specific frequency. Immutably vibrate at that frequency. Not surprisingly then, as we are 100% made of Universe H stuff, our physical selves subsequently also vibrate. For instance, not only do life-sustaining elements in our body like iron and potassium and calcium, etc., sodium, all vibrate differently, but also do the myriads of complex compounds that comprise our physical selves uniquely vibrate as well, like water, arrays of enzymes and hormones, and so forth. Similar to individual instruments in a symphony orchestra, then, that form magnificent harmonic sounds, so are beautiful, distinctive harmonic frequencies produced by the unique bonding interplay of physical self's vast array of biological components. Stated differently, one's bio-vibe, bio-vibe, is formed of all the myriads of variant harmonic resonances produced by one's physical self components. Critical to appreciate is that one's vibrational signature is not hypothetical, but a scientific fact. Factually, mankind occupies a narrow frequency range on the electromagnetic spectrum, which recall is the linear scale upon which science relies to catalog all elements, compounds, life forms, species, and even universe H itself. Frequency and harmonic vibration of universe H material offerings is not guesswork, but science fact. Vibrational specificity is the fundamental universe H principle or law, if you prefer, that makes existence and diversity possible, because without it, universe H would have mixed into a generic, undefined mush billions and billions of years ago. Let's continue to dig deeper, though, to expose more of the inner workings of universe H that enable attraction. To explain one's vibrational signature, necessary is to both expose universe H's energy foundations and how its stringent laws enable creation of ever more complex mass stuff. Necessary because as we are contained within universe H boundaries, we must by default abide by its operating parameters or laws. Well, no choice there. The first part of the explanation, therefore, focuses on the aspects that uniquely vibrate your physical self. In other words, what causes your physical self's harmonic vibration? As this half of one's vibrational signature has to do with why one's body or biology uniquely vibrates, recall it is suitably called one's bio for biology or biological vibe, bio-vibe. Down to the core of universe H we go. At the very core, then, of universe H are 12 base 1 energy signatures. Called BOES, capital B-O-E-S for short, they are the base energy components or building blocks for ever more complex mass constructs. Notably, BOES form the foundation for all more complex universe H constructs, from bosons and quarks, neutrons, protons, electrons, atoms, molecules, compounds, and so forth, as they size up the scale. Fantastically, base 1 links, or I call them bonding interplays, are what enable creation of not only all the non-corporeal, or not alive, physical matter wonders, from atoms like iron to compounds like sugar, and larger physical stuff like rocks, but also corporeal or living organisms like mankind. Consequently, as one climbs the rungs from base 1 to base 8 formulation as a human biological entity, lots of more complex bonds, interplays have occurred. Molecules at base 4, compounds at base 5, cells at base 6, tissues at base 7. Conclusively, whether the 12 base 1 frequency underpinnings assemble into corporeal matter complexities, or endure to provide the vast repositories of non-corporeal soup, enabling an animation, base 1 frequencies and their selective bonding interplays are not only the underpinnings for all that exists in universe H, but also what sustains universe H's existence. In other words, the base 1 frequencies and their allowable bonds, linkings, or dances are the essential foundation which supports all more complex universe H constructs, and thus both its own continuation and our existence. So, one takeaway from the above is that any explanation of attraction must be contiguous with universe H's frequency laws. The next WayBetter will wrap up the preceding and forge on to explain how attraction works. Don't miss it. Your feedback is always appreciated, so interact and contribute by sending an email to drdavidtalks.wbyl, that's for WayBetter Your Life, of course, at gmail.com, with the reference ID capital S01 capital M03 capital T05, only please in the subject line. That really assists with the response. Until the next WayBetter, stay safe and thank you for your time. Much appreciated.